okay? I've been out shooting all day. I'm slightly hoarse. Slightly hoarse. Speaking of horses, I was taking pictures of horses today. I'm hoarse and I was taking pictures of horses. Picks of the best lenses and cameras of the year. Well, we all know that both Canon and Nikon dropped a couple of beautiful, spectacular turd muffins of epic proportions. Way to go, Nikon and Canon. Single card slot failures of rather epic proportions. So it's not going to be a Nikon or a Canon. Actually, if that Canon camera was like really, really awesome, I would have bought it and a few lenses. I was fully prepared to do that. So let's go to lenses of the year. This has really been an odd year. And when I say lenses of the year, I mean lenses that are 9.8 and above. Like a really, really excellent lens is like an 8.5 on a scale of 10 to me. A lens is just like, oh my god, this lens shouldn't exist, it's so good. Like a 9.5 and above. There's 5 lenses like that this year. Last year, there was only one, really. That was the 80mm Fujifilm. I think one other lens. And there was like no super incredible lenses the year before that. But there are 5 this year. What are they? Like, shut up, stop flapping your lips, fat tattooed bald dude that looks like Uncle Fester, right? And so everybody say, you look like Uncle Fester! The other one, they say I look like a thumb. Well, thank you so much. I always enjoy being insulted every minute on the minute in a YouTube comment, but it doesn't bother me any. Voigtlander lenses, 2 of them. Off the hook, incredible. They're 2 totally new designs by the same team. Team deserves an award. 50mm f1.2, the most boring focal length on planet Earth. 50mm. Unbelievably. And I've owned and used more 50mm lenses than anybody you'll ever meet. There might be 1 or 2 Japanese dudes that have used more than me. The new Voigtlander 50mm f1.2 Nocton. Literally a 10 out of 10 lens. It is a Leica M-mount lens. It is not cheap at all. Except that, well, compared to a Leica lens, it's really cheap. And it's way better than most Leica lenses. The 50mm f1.2 Voigtlander Nocton. Wow. A few months before that, the 40mm f1.2 Nocton Voigtlander. Whoa, my god. Also a Leica M-mount. Slightly less expensive, not by much. The 40mm 1.2 Voigtlander. Oh my god. Both of these lenses, the 50mm 1.2 scores a 10 out of 10, which is like an impossible score. Oh my god. Now, the 40mm doesn't score as high, but it is not very far. The 40mm 1.2 has a little bit of onion ring bokeh. The 50-1.2 does not. So that's a very tiny detractor from that otherwise interstellar incredible lens, the 40mm 1.2. No particular order here. That's just 2 lenses out of 5. The third lens is this lens. And I own every GFX lens. It's this. It's a 35mm equivalent, but is the 45mm f2.8 Fujifilm medium format lens. I could leave this camera glued permanently to any GFX camera and be happy for the rest of my life. Oh my god, this lens is amazing. Unbelievable. Oh, tonality, sharpness, contrast, everything on it is just crotch melting. Absolutely mind-numbing. Love this lens. I'm taking this, by the way, to Idaho Desert when I go to Idaho Desert here in 4 or so days. That's lens number 3. Lens number 4 is the lens I just got done reviewing. Oh my god, holy crap, what a lens. It's this, the 8 to 16mm f2.8 Fujifilm lens. Whoa. Sharp as piss. I give it a score of 9.8 out of 10. It is unbelievable. And I am a hardcore connoisseur of wide angle and wide angle zoom lenses. And primes. Zooms and primes. So that's lens number 4. Number 5... not a cheap lens, and it's also a huge lens. It is the 250mm f4 Fujifilm GF medium format lens. It is a 200, well, it's 197, but basically a 200mm equivalent. It's essentially a 200mm f3.5 equivalent, or 3.2 actually. The 250mm f4. Now, for best camera of the year, 2 of them. Now, this is, I'm going to name camera of the year here, and it doesn't matter whether it's DSLR or mirrorless. You know, let's ignore that crap. I don't believe in separating out mirrorless versus the other. What's the best damn camera? Best camera of the year and also the best value I've ever seen in my entire life, bar none, is this, the X-T3 Fujifilm camera. My God, it's incredible. What you get for $1,500 is a performance superhouse. I don't say that flat. I said I don't sell anything. By the way, I take Bitcoin, or if you ever want to donate $1 or two, since I don't sell anything, I don't have any affiliate links, so you can see that in the description below. This is, bar none, the best value camera I have ever seen. Mirrorless or DSLR. For $1,500, you get a camera with incredible performance. Absolutely bleeping incredible. The ergonomics, the layout, everything about this camera is unbelievable. It is, of course, built on the X-T1 and the X-T2, which was in itself a legendary camera, and then, of course, continues in this legendary status. I mean, the X-T3 is basically an X-T2 on steroids. Eye autofocus, touch LCD, backside illuminated sensor, which has better native SNR, but it has only a couple more megapixels, but I mean, there's no complaint on the X-T2, so you got from 24 to 26. Did I say 26? I haven't slept in a couple days. What else did I want to say about the X-T3? I think that's all I wanted to say about the X-T3. Anyway, everybody that's got this camera off my recommendation has been incredibly happy. I've been using it all day today. This image was taken with it, with the 8 to 16 millimeter. That is single #1 camera of the year. #2 camera of the year, and that's in a different, what do I say, format, since obviously it's a medium format, but I've been waiting 10 years for a camera like this. The Mamiya Leaf, by the way, with the exact same sensor in it, which is a huge, bulky, slow camera with obnoxiously expensive lenses. That camera is $19,000. It is the medium format Fujifilm GFX 50R. I've been reviewing this camera for over a week before it even came out and been posting videos like crazy on it. For $4,500, you have an image powerhouse here, 51 megapixels and a medium format sensor. Unbelievable. Product, corporate, business photography, fashion, landscape, just absolutely mind-numbing, consciousness-melting images that you could just, feel like you could jump right into, like a giant Olympic-sized swimming pool. When I posted a lot of the straight out of camera raw images to my Google Drive, I said, just take a look at it, folks. I'm not telling you to buy the camera. I don't make a dime whenever you buy. Just take a look. Everybody that looks at them and goes, oh my God, whoa. You just keep going and going as far as zooming in. It's also got, one of the lenses of the year as far as I'm concerned. And there's 7 lenses out currently for this camera, and with a Pancake 50 millimeter coming here in a few months. But this is my second camera of the year. Like I said, I've been waiting 10 years for a compact, affordable, medium format digital camera. And this is it. And I actually spent a week every night before going to bed. It's like, what can I bitch about this camera? No true camera review, and I gave this camera a perfect score of 100. I kept looking for something to complain about or, piss and moan about regarding this camera. And I actually couldn't. It's like, well, that's just because you're a stinking fanboy, right? You didn't want to find anything to complain about. That's not true at all. I don't care if you believe me, but that's a lie. That's not true at all. There have been a lot of people that have actually purchased this off my recommendation because it has the same image and image sensor and image processing engine as the GFX 50S, which I've owned now for well over a year. And that, of course, is incredible. People know how great the output on it is, and they wanted a much less expensive, compact street sweeper. Imagine, a street sweeper or a travel camera, and I'm going to travel with this to Idaho. I'm taking it with me to Idaho. It's medium format. I've got this camera insured, by the way, with my local insurance company. Look into it. It's called an inland marine policy or a personal articles policy. It's very, very cheap, zero deductible. But what a camera. The fact that you could travel with no worries, and it's compact and it'll fit in your backpack, which is what this is going into in my backpack, this camera. A small, lightweight, medium format camera that will just drop, a ton of honey. Just you to look at the images. This isn't one of them. You just go, oh my God, There's so much to work with in a raw editing program like Creative Suite or Capture One. So anyway, that's my pick for the best lenses of the year and best cameras of the year. And it's undeniable that Nikon and Canon didn't drop anything worth recommending. First generation mirrorless cameras. The Nikon one was obnoxiously overpriced, poor performer. I mean, they weren't even any close. They weren't even in the running. So those are the 5 lenses and the 2 cameras for best cameras of the year. Sorry, I'm kind of really tired. I've been out shooting all day testing this new lens. I burn the candle at both ends quite often. And I hope to get a good night's sleep tonight. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these videos, I've always got a link below, Bitcoin, PayPal. Tell me to, send me an email. Tell me how much you hate me if you don't like these videos. But whatever the case, I don't sell anything, and whatever you buy, I don't make a dime. And I want people to be happy, Not every YouTube channel, is a shill with a pile of affiliate links. I don't have the looks or the personality that other people do. They're like, hi, how are you doing? It's good to see you again. They lie to you. It's like, they got a pile of affiliate links. I don't have any of that. Not everybody is about shilling. I actually want people to be happy. Spend their money wisely and to be happy. I do. I actually like that. It's a warm, fuzzy feeling. I don't get too many warm, fuzzy feelings. I'm not a warm, fuzzy feeling kind of guy. Not because I don't like that, but because it just doesn't really happen. Hardly ever. Actually, shooting with this lens today actually gave me a warm, fuzzy feeling. It was so enjoyable. This lens is just so wonderful. It's like, wow, this lens is $2,000. Is it worth it? Hell yes, it is. It's an incredible lens. So thank you so much for watching. Right now I'm just flapping my lips, and then someone's going to type, hey, you just kept talking and talking. You could have said that in 4 minutes, but you just kept talking. What's your point? Peace out, girlfriend.